All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know who it is. Good Doc Talk Stocks back again. Don't only get the likes up, guys. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all stocks up as well. Hope that you guys are having a blessed day. There's one thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video because a lot of people may ask, why, Doc? Why did you get into investing, or what inspired you to get into investing? What really encouraged you to take some money that you had, not knowing if it was going to make you more money or not, put it into something that you potentially believe in the hopes of being able to make a profit from it? And I have to admit, there was just this one thought that came into my mind as I really sat down and evaluated my life at where I stood. Growing up, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest with you, I think my upbringing was probably no different than anybody else's in reference to what encompasses saving. All right. I was always taught to save money, right? Save money, save money, save money, save money, save money, save money. My background didn't teach me about investing. So if you come up in the world and all you're taught is how to save, that's pretty much all you're going to do. You get your check, you pay yourself first. Once you pay yourself, put a little to the side, then you pay your bills and all the other stuff. Chalk it up, keep it pushing, repeat. So I think it was, like I said, I got into the stock market at the top of March. So it was probably about mid-February. And I was scrolling through Facebook, and my mentor, who I speak to on a regular basis about stocks and stuff, he had posted something in Facebook about this was about the time Tesla really popped. Like something big happened with Tesla. Something happened about February with Tesla. I can't remember exactly what price range it was, but somewhere in and around that time, Tesla hit. And that was when Tesla became a hit. And so I reached out to him because I know him, because this is like somebody I know personally. Because, you know, like I said, man, I've seen advertisements online about, oh, man, you invest with me, invest in my course, I'll make you millions and stuff like that. You know, I just kind of shoved those to the side. But I've always been interested, right? So when I see my mans in them talking about a Tesla hit, I'm like, so my man is really doing it. So let me hit him up. Typed up a couple of messages to him. I told him I wanted to get in. And from that particular moment on, I never looked back. Then you guys started to hear me talking about it on my other YouTube channel, the main channel, the Dr. Mike TV channel. If you're not subscribed, go over there and check it out. And we started dialoguing, and I started to realize I got a group of individuals that really rock with stocks too. So, you know, it all started to come together for me. So I had somebody in my corner that I trusted, somebody who would probably never steer me wrong. He's known me since I was in 3rd grade. Him and my brother are the exact same age, so he is like a brother to me as well. I got my mentor in my corner, and then, you know, I got people that I could just bounce ideas off of, you know, in reference to stocks and stuff. So I started to become a little bit more comfortable and finally decided to make my first ever purchase of the particular stocks that I chose. If you guys don't remember, that will probably be back towards the beginning of the video where I talked to you guys about the first 3 stocks that I chose. All right. But that's kind of how my financial investment journey began. But a lot of people will probably ask you, Doc, why do you love investing so much? You want to know why I genuinely enjoy investing so much? And I think this is something that everybody can attest to. Everybody can attest to this. I enjoy making money while I sleep. Okay? I do. There is nothing more important in my life right now. I don't have kids or anything like that. I mean, sex is awesome when you get it in, when you have time. But other than that, there is nothing more important in my life right now than my investments. There was nothing that I put more time, effort, and energy into than my investments. Guys, this is not a bragging point at all, but I bust my ass every single day. I make YouTube videos because I like it. I have fun with this. On this channel, as of this moment, I make no money from it. All right. I got like 240 plus subscribers. Not enough to even, I can't do anything with it right now. So you got to know that when I put out a video, guys, I'm doing this because I want to put out a video. On the main channel, I'm doing pretty well. You guys know that I post frequently over on the main channel about times, experiences in the Philippines, travel and ideas, and, you know, some other fun videos that you guys tend, you know, hopefully that you guys enjoy, the ones that have seen them before. I bust my ass with my regular day job. You guys know what I do. If you don't know, you should know. Do your research. You can ask me in the comment section below if you're not familiar. I've already told you. I'll tell you again if you need to know what I do for a living. Plus, I got a little secondary side gig that I'm popping off and I'm working on as well. 24 hours a day, it seems like I'm busy. It seems like I'm busy. I think there's probably a 5 to 6 hour window where I'm lucky enough to be able to take a nap. Sometimes that window is a little bit shorter than that. But when you bust your ass every day, it feels good to be able to take a nap, wake up, and your portfolio grows. Or a video that you put out on YouTube pops and people watch it and people enjoy it, people respond to it. Sometimes it takes time for videos to pop though. It's not as if it's gonna happen the minute you put it out. I've had videos that I put out before, took 6 months for people to actually get to it, respond to it, and dialogue with it. So it's not as if it's going to happen overnight, but when it does happen while you're sleeping and you wake up the next morning and you realize that one video has transcended and really gotten a lot of views and stuff like that, you're like, well, damn. First of all, you're wondering how it happened or why it happened. In investments, it's the exact same way. You understand if you do your researches and all that stuff, you understand how your stock popped, right? So you sitting there sleeping, you wake up the next morning, you check your portfolio when that shit looking flush, man, you happy. It's satisfying. It's saying, you know what, man, I bust my ass doing everything else on a daily basis. I can now have something that's earning me money without me having to pay attention to it 24/7. I'm not physically hurting myself or physically doing some type of activity in order to get paid. I'm not stressing brain cells to come up with content for videos. I'm not doing, you know, content for classes. I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm doing is sitting back, relaxing, and watching something that I put out into the world, or whatever money that I put into something, grow. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to grow. Everybody knows that investment is risky. All right. You're not guaranteed to make money. But I'm telling you, if you give it time and you give it an honest effort, you're likely going to come out on top before you go out on the bottom. You're likely going to come out on top before you go out on the bottom. So the idea of being able to make money while I sleep is the best thing I've ever heard. Dude, honestly, it's, in my opinion, as I speak to you right now and I look at this camera, you're looking right into the good Doc Talk Stocks eyes when he says this. Making money in your sleep is better than sex, bruh. It is. It is. It's better than all of that. You want to know why? Because I ain't got to work to get it. I put in my money, I let it rock, and we keep it rolling. Now, again, you got to monitor it and, you know, see what's going on in the market, see what's going on in the world. Because, yeah, you know, with the current pandemic situation and the way things are, stocks go up and down from time to time. Got to be able to ride it out. I know. I talked about having short selling syndrome or whatever, short seller's disease or whatever. But again, I understand the stocks that I need to stay into long term. Okay, so it's not as if that particular topic in class when I was, you know, being mentored on this went above my head, you know. So I understand the stocks I need to hold on to for a long time, 5 to 10 years before it actually shows you some benefit, right? Okay, we got that part. But it's just the beautiful thing of being able to make money while you sleep and not having to sit there and look at it constantly. Traders, option traders, and people like that, they are probably staring at that screen quite often because they need to know what numbers they can get in at and they need to know when to sell. So when you're trading options, I think you're really focused, more so locked in on your screens 24/7 just to make sure that you get out at the right time. Not with your long-term investments, man. Not with the ones that you can sleep on at night. It's a beautiful thing. I think I've never had such a more elating feeling than knowing that I can go to bed and wake up and there'll be some money that I earned in the form of a dividend payout whenever they choose to pay out dividends, right? There is no better feeling in the world. And I get one every month. I do. I get at least one. Actually, when I went through my list, I think I get about 3 or 4 payouts a month so far. They're minor. They're not big yet, but they're going to grow. All right. I get 3 or 4 payments a month. And hopefully when the time is right, and I pray that the time will be right soon enough, all that's going to happen is I'm going to be able to live off my dividends. That's all I wanted. That is all I want. I'll tell you right now, my lifelong goal in life is to be able to retire in the Philippines and live off my dividends, or retire abroad. If it's not the Philippines, as long as I can retire abroad, I'll be happy and live off my dividends. That is my only dream. And again, I want to live in a place that doesn't cost me a lot. So if I can make $1,000 to $2,000, maybe $2,000 to $2,500 a month in dividend payouts, yes, I know it's going to cost me a lot of money to get to that point. I am aware of that. So don't think that I'm thinking that's going to happen tomorrow. But if I can get to the point where I can make that $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 a month in dividend payouts, I have accomplished my goal, and my man's is doing that right now. He'll tell you right now. I think my mentor. He surpassed that because he's been in the game since before the crash in '08. So he's been doing this for a hot minute. So, for me, I'm just very easy to please, guys. My lifelong goals in reference to what the stock market, I would hope the stock market would produce for me, is just simple, man. Just give me enough to be able to live off of on a monthly basis. Granted, I'm going to probably be doing things over time. I mean, you got people who are trying this fire shit. I'm not going to do fire. Okay. I'm not cut out for fire. All right. Financial independence, retire early. Not for me. The financial independence. Yes. The retire early. I gotta always be doing something, okay? So me retire early and sit around and do nothing is probably not gonna be in my best interest. But lifelong goals, man, I wanna be out the game in the next 10 years. I wanna be able to retire off of my dividends. And as long as you keep investing and putting in and putting in and putting in and putting in and giving yourself an opportunity to grow, give your investments an opportunity to flourish, understand that companies often increase their dividend payouts every year annually. If you're making a little bit more during the year, hell, halfway through your investment, they'll probably pay you a little bit more. And again, maybe it's just like 5 or 10 cents per share that they push out. It's still a lot, right? So again, making money in my sleep, guys. I know I dragged this bitch on for a minute, but making money in my sleep, shit, bro, it's better than sex, kid. I'll be honest with you, man. No cap. It truly is. And that's it. That's the best thing I could tell you. All right. By the way, I'm still a virgin, so it's okay. It's all right. Again, maybe the money that I make in the future will finally land me the wife of my dreams, huh? But it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to come through and pop off with y'all for a minute. But that's it for me, guys. Making money in my sleep. Hands down. That's the best thing about investing. There's nothing that you can say to me that will tell me otherwise. Are there going to be days when the markets are bad? Yes, everybody knows the rule. Over time, historically, the markets have done well. Note that as long as you hold on to that, as long as you understand when to get out, if you feel as if it is appropriate for you to do so, you'll always do well. You'll always understand. As long as you understand what you're invested in too, you'll always do well. You understand? And that's just my 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen, my 2 pesos, man. Again, don't only get the likes up, baby. Get your stocks up. Don't sleep on the market, bruh. Don't sleep on it. Don't play with it. It don't play no games. All right? Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay true. The Good Doc is officially out. Peace.